everyone, my name's Anna and welcome to day 2 of your home workout series. Today is Engage and we're going to focus on engaging our core and our glutes while we work through some easy movements for you to follow. Hi, my name's Anna and welcome to day 2 of your home workout series. This is called Engage and we're focusing on engaging our glutes and our core so that we feel super secure when we're doing this workout. So let's start by standing. You can face the TV or the screen if you need to. We're literally going to start using our pelvic tilt like we started yesterday. So all I want you to do is to think of drawing your pelvis underneath your body just for a few seconds each time, squeezing your glutes and then releasing. So if you've got a bigger pelvic tilt, so that means if your butt kind of sticks out and you have this little scoop in the bottom of your back, then this is going to really help you when you're squatting and lunging and things like that. Just give me at least 5 of these. So you're squeezing and holding those glutes. Bring your pelvis underneath. Good, and hold for a few seconds each time. One more. Really tuck that pelvis under. Feel your glutes contracting. Should feel rock hard. You can touch them, they're your butt cheeks. So it's fine. Lovely. Now we're going to inhale and hold our breath for a couple of seconds. I want your hands on your abdominals so you can just feel how tight it all gets in there, and then exhale. And again, inhale. Feel everything brace. Hold your breath for a few seconds and then exhale. 3 more. And exhale. And again, breathe right in. Feel everything expand and then exhale and let it all go. Last one. So really get warmed up. Good. 2 more pelvic tilts. Tucking under. Squeeze those glutes. Everything on nice and tight. And hold it there. Last one. Bring it under and squeeze. So that you're grounded through the feet. Really making sure all the points of your feet are touching the floor. And release. Breathe in again. Expand all your lungs, expand your chest and exhale. Last one. Feel all the muscles brace. Feel everything feel good and exhale. Well done. Using this breath, we're going to inhale, pushing our bum back and letting our knees move slightly forward. Keep the weight through the foot, but accentuate the weight into the heel. Inhale. And push your bum back, coming down into a small squat. And just hold here, pushing into the floor, spreading your feet apart on the floor. Feel your butt cheeks active. And then push into the floor and bring your pelvis up and under. And again, big deep breath. Feel it all engage and then push your bum back. So this is a half squat. Then when we get here, you can really feel your butt cheeks kick in. And I want you to keep that core brace. Poke yourself and check. Inhale. Don't inhale. I'm lying. And bring it up. Exhale. Bring it up. Inhale. Hold your breath. Bring it down. Hold here just for 3, 2, and 1. Push into the floor. And exhale. And again, every time, if you're feeling good, we can get a tiny bit lower as we warm up. Hold the breath. And then push into the floor. And again. Down we go, few seconds each time. And lovely. So our butt cheeks and our quads are starting to feel nice and warm. We're going to do the same deal with a lunge. This means you need to take your foot back. I'm drunk already. It's only 9 o'clock in the morning. And your feet are on train tracks. Now we have quite a tendency to tip this hip back. So we want to draw our back hip so that both our the knobbly bits and our pelvis are pointing forwards. Now inhale, brace the core and then bend the back knee, keeping your heel from the floor. Pause, and as we push up, I want you to squeeze this butt cheek, your back leg. So inhale, and down we go. Push into the floor on your front leg, squeeze this butt cheek and then squeeze this butt cheek. Okay, inhale, and again, down we go. Pause. Push into the front heel and then the back toe. Talking nonsense today. Again, inhale. Down we go. Hold here. Push into the front heel. Push into the back toe and contract this glute. Last time. Inhale and down we go. So we're trying to get everything feel warm and stable. Pelvis level, push into the floor. Good. Bring it in and let's change legs. Heel in the air, feet on train tracks. Bring your pelvis into alignment. So we're bringing it so you're nice and level. Now inhale, brace your core and then drop down. Push into that front heel before you come up. And your back toe contracting your rear glute at the top. And again, hold for 3, 2, and 1. Push into the floor and squeeze. And again, down we go. Fighting to keep your pelvis nice and neutral. And squeeze. Good, 2 more. Down and hold for 3, 2, and 1. Push in and squeeze. Good, last one. Down we go. Feel everything turning on inside your body and push into the floor. Really nice. Bring your feet together and shake it out. Lovely. We're going to do a combination. We're going to do 1 squat and 1 lunge. Nice and slow. We're not rushing anything. This is about activating our core and our glutes in these positions. Inhale. Bum comes back into your squat. You pause for 3. Core on. 2. And 1. Squeeze. Step back with your first leg. Bring it down. Down we go and pause. 3, 2, and 1. Push into the heel. Squeeze the glutes. Squat. And inhale. Down. Hold. Push into the floor. And squeeze your glutes. Change legs. Now we're getting a balance challenge as well. Squeeze and push into that floor. And 2 more. Down. So we should be feeling that heat building in our body as our muscles wake up from all the sitting around we're doing at the moment. Sit and drive. Squeeze this glute. And last bit. Down and hold. Exhale. And bring this leg back. And then squeeze into the glute as you bring it out. Well done. Hope we're feeling nice and warm. For the next section, we're going to come down into a hands and knee position. So with tabletops, I've so much hair everywhere, like a shaggy dog. So we keep these wrists underneath your shoulders and your everything stacked. I want you to think about slightly rotating your elbows inwards so everything feels on and your knees are under your hips. Now, just like we did yesterday, we're going to stretch all the way up through our spine. Feel those muscles relax. Oh, such a nice feeling. And then bring it in and pack it down into our backs, become flat. So we're not pushing through today. Inhale. Feel the stretch. Feel everything. And then bring it down, trying to feel your lower lats and traps engage as you pack your back into your pants. And again, 3 more. Stretch. And pack it down. Good. Give me 2 more. Feel that release, keeping your feet flat in the floor. And down we come. Last one, lift. And then this time, if you can, we're going to bring it down very slightly. Just feel that stretch through your front core. So it's only a little bit. And again, underneath. And then all the way through. Good. 2 more like this. So you can feel the difference with the movement. This one is starting to mobilise the spine a little more. Good. And then the last one. Fabulous. Right, we're going to go into our first hard thing today. So you don't have to do this if you don't want to. You can just stay here and carry on with the lat and trap activation. So stretching through your back, packing your back down into your pants. If you can, you're going to bring your toes underneath. We're going to bring our knees off the floor and hover here. It's in a tabletop position or a beast. So you're holding for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Put your knees down. Shake it all out a little bit through the shoulder. This is your body, so you might need to have a little stretch. So push into the flat and the heel of your hand. Let your elbows rotate inward so you're engaging everything and lift off the floor. This time hold for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rest. Shake it out, shake it out. Then we're going for 10, because I know you can do it. Inhale. Prepare yourself, and then lift those knees off the floor and hold with me for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Draw your belly button up and rest. Good. Shake it out. We're doing one more 10-second rest. If you need to release your wrists quickly, you can do that. Just give them a little whirl. Stack everything. Toes into the floor again. Holding for 10. Let's pick up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lovely, well done. Sit back if you can. Just roll those wrists out, give them a little shake. We're going back onto our hands and knees again, but we're not doing the same things. Don't panic if you find that really hard. So just come forward, stack everything into a sexy coffee table position. Now you're going to lift your favourite leg back. So we're bringing it up like this. If you're going to hold here for 10 seconds, if you feel like you can, I want you to release your other hand from the floor. So it's opposite hand to leg in the air, but only if you think you can. Drawing your belly button in, squeezing your back so your shoulder stays away from your ear, and clenching this butt cheek. Hold for 4, 3, 2, and 1, and slowly lower. It's called the Superman. So we're changing legs. So start with your leg first, bring it back, and then release the hand and hold. Hold it where you are for 8, 7, 6. I feel like a launch countdown, like a rocket. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Come off your hands, bring it back. Roll your wrists. We're going to do it again. So just to help engage our core, it's going to increase engagement of our glutes, and we're working through our mid-back as well. So really nice movement. So first of all, make sure we're really stable in the floor, everything's touching, and then lift one butt cheek and then one arm. So you feel really, really stable. Hold there for 10 seconds, check your core's on, squeeze your butt, keep your mid-back packed. You've got 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and lower. So the important thing is you're thinking about the muscles that you're engaging. So you're not just hanging around. We're keeping our core on by drawing that belly button back into the body. Hold here for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lovely. Sit back. By the end of this 30 days, you're going to really wish that I could sing. I'm sorry in advance, I just can't. Blame my mother, I think. Always blame my mother. Right, hands into the floor. Bring this leg back. We're doing one more time on each side. Holding for 10 seconds. Really nice. Controlling everything. Head in neutral, so you're looking at the floor, but slightly in front of you. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Now change legs. Lift and reach. Holding for the 10. Lovely. Make sure that butt cheek's on, protecting your lower back. We have 3 seconds to go. 2, and 1. Excellent. You'll be glad to know we're coming off our wrists now. Your wrists will get stronger, so if they're a bit sore when you do things like that, don't worry about it. It's not something that you do much, right? Hanging around on your hands and knees. No comments, please. So we're just going to do a little bit day by day, and they will gradually get stronger, just like everything else. Now we'll start with the glute bridge that we did yesterday. So our feet are underneath our knees, so that when we push up, we're in this lovely flat line. So keep your upper arms or your whole arm on the floor, whatever's comfortable. Engage your core, and I want you to slightly tuck your pelvis under, push into the heel and bring it up. So the thing that will help you keep your butt cheeks on is one, touching them so you can understand how it should feel, and the other thing is pushing into your heel while you imagine that you've got a £50 note between your butt cheeks. So we're keeping that note in there. Keep everything on. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly lower down, one vertebrae at a time. And then again, so slight tuck in the pelvis, push into the heel and hold here. So for 10, really good. So every time we do it, you'll feel that your glutes become easier and easier to activate. And that's what we want. We want them to remember how hard they should be working. Hold here for 3, 2, and 1. Good. Slowly lower. Doing exactly the same again. Push into the heel, bring that pelvis up, and now I want you to imagine that you've got 100 quid in there. So you're going to really hold on tight to it, especially at the moment. Keep squeezing. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Slowly lower down. We're going to step this up a level if you feel comfortable, otherwise you can carry on with the same thing. I'm going to do a single leg. So for today, I don't care what happens with that leg that's in the air. You'll put it wherever you feel balanced. I want your hands on the floor and to push into the heel of your standing leg as we bring your pelvis up into this lovely diagonal line. Hold it here for 10. We're just squeezing, understand how it feels now to be on one leg and trying to catch our balance. So don't forget, you can do whatever feels good with this leg. I don't mind. For today, do what feels natural to you. Hold for 3, 2, and 1. Slowly lower. Changing legs. Foot on the floor. Push into that heel and squeeze and hold. So we're trying not to Mr. Bean it and thrust through. I want you to engage your butt cheek in order to stay here. You've got 4 seconds left. 3, 2, and 1, and lower. Changing legs again. This time we're mixing up. We're going to keep it moving. So we're doing 10 reps on each side. Push into this heel and lift. So we go 10. Bring it down. Try to keep the pressure out of the toe. 9. And again, really regular pace. Concentrating on the contraction. 7, and trying to keep our pelvis quite level, which for some of us, like me, can be quite hard because I've got scoliosis, as you know. 4, and again. 3, 2 more. Good. And the last one. So without rest, we change feet and we're going straight in on the other butt cheek. 10, 9, good. Just think you're going to be crushing nuts with your muscular butt cheeks for Christmas. We've got 5 more. Push into that heel. 4, 3, good. 2 more. And your final one. Yes. Down. Bring your knees in, stretch out your lower back. We're going to do 1 more set on each side. So if you're feeling it in your lower back, which can happen, especially if you've got quite weak glutes, I want you to think about this bit where the bit of your leg attaches with the bit of your butt cheek. So the underbum section. So where your hamstring meets your glutes. Off we go. And now think of squeezing this bit rather than squeezing the top bit. 10, 9, good. So now we might charge it with a little bit more power, but we're still not dry humping into the air. So we're just keeping this really good. Really good. 3, descriptive. 2, and last one, lift and squeeze. Good. Now let's change legs, bringing that pelvis slightly under every time. 9, good. Ooh, our butt cheeks are gonna be ready. 5, 4 more. Lift and squeeze. Don't let that range of motion go. 2, and the last one. Well done. Bring your knees in, roll your lower back out, and then let's bring your knees over to one side, and let's free up through your hip a little, through the top of your glute and your back. Well done. Just hold here. We'll do 30 seconds, and just let all of that tension release. Good. Good job today. It was emotional. Starting to use bigger movements like squats and lunges now. So we're going to incorporate them as we go down this process all together and gradually make ourselves feel stronger and more mobile in all these positions. I know at first it can feel really difficult to change sides, but it will get easier like anything. And the thing that we all have a lot of at the moment is more time indoors. So that means that we have plenty of time to work on things like this, and it will really help you to have less lower back pain, less stiffness, and better posture, even though we're doing a lot more sitting than we might naturally want to do. Well done. Really stretch that out. Just a few more seconds here and feel it loosening off across here, down the side, fractionally. Well done. Bring it in, slowly come up. Give yourself a round of applause for smashing it out on day 2. Excellent. I will see you tomorrow for our third day, which is possibly a little bit more of mobility work. Enjoy.